Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out Ay Huncho Test My Gangster, and you know what? It's going crazy in Sydney. First, we had the Alai situation. We had Lorenzo situation. It's all a bit crazy. I ain't going to explain it, but without further ado, let's check this out. I'm going to do a few news article bits of it, like little bits of the news article to give a bit of context. And then we'll go straight into the reaction, all right? So without further ado, let's get it!
One man is dead and 4 others wounded after they were ambushed by 2 gunmen inside a garage in Sydney's southwest. Police say the attack was targeted and are now investigating if it's part of the city's escalating underworld war.
Appearing on stage and on camera, Alai had close connections to notorious Sydney rap group 1-4.
See, I'm just trying to make a living out and just do me.
Now police were investigating if he was also connected to organised crime after he was ambushed at a Canley.
Wow, I didn't know he had 1-4 in his neck either. I didn't know that. But I swear they were chilling in like the garage or something. They were just chilling with the garage like open or something, and then someone just like 2 randomers just walked through the thing and just started blurting, mate. You know what I mean?
Heights home last night and shot multiple times. 4 other men also hurt.
All right, let's check this one out. This is the second one. This is literally Lorenzo, the senior leader of the Coconut Cartel, and he was unalived, deleted in Vietnam. Yeah, I think it was by 2 men. And from my research of what I could do so far is that I believe that Lorenzo used to be a part of Proper 60. And he's even got a tattoo on his like stomach or something saying Proper 60 or whatever. So he was definitely in it. And I'm assuming it's to do with, you know, the Sif Sniff or anything under that sort of banner. And they're just fighting for control type of thing. You know what I mean? Certain men are getting too big for their boots and maybe they're having to fight it out type thing. But I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked. It's been going crazy. And then he dropped the song just after this. So let's check out what they're saying.
Police in Sydney fear the city's underworld could soon explode following the murder of a gang kingpin in Vietnam. Lorenzo Lamalu was gunned down at a restaurant in Ho Chi Minh City on Thursday night. He is thought to be the mastermind behind the so-called Coconut Cartel.
Sorry, but my guy's got, what, 5 people there, and 2 of them have been deleted. So is that a liar? And is that also Lorenzo? I don't know. But who are the other 3? That's what I want to know. Who is the other 3? Come on. Oh, this is crazy, man.
Squeeze the shit out your maze, doing laps and squeeze the straps. Got blooders that's leaving stains. Tell me who bangs. Me and my family still top of the food chains. Never fold. Nah, bitch, we never fold. Test my gangster, we squeeze the shit out your maze, doing laps and squeeze the straps. Got blooders that's leaving stains. Tell me who bangs. Me and my family still top of the food chains. Never fold.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Ay Huncho's letting them know. Like, yo, we're top of the food chain. We're still here. We're still here. Top of the food chain, brothers. Don't worry about that. Do you know what I mean? We're the ones leaving stains out here. Do you know what I mean? And yo, people have said like, yo, maybe in the 27 and the 21 district type vibe, yo, these men have not been that active. Let's just say that. Maybe. But yo, people always said like, yo, Ay Huncho, he gets it down. You know what I mean? That family that he's rocking with, they about their things. Maybe not in that local beef, but yo, they get people down when they need to get people down. And all I'm saying, if it is that situation, and my guy, you know what I mean? Then, yo, the receipts are crazy right now. The receipts are crazy for this man right now, if that's the case.
Tell me who bangs. Me and my family still top of the food chains. Never fold. Couldn't work, I fight for gang. Cause I've done my time for gang. Turn that back, I ride again. Still busting that 9 for gang. Papa, I got big B's. Put it on your head, I'll Dr. Dre the shit.
Man said, I got big B's. Put that on your head, I'll Dr. Dre that ish. That's a bar. So I'm assuming he's basically saying like, yo, I got big bands. I got cheddar. So I can put that on your head. Don't worry about it. That's nothing. Get rid of you. And we know that the 21 or the family that he's associated with, maybe, you know what I mean, has put out money on certain 27 members, the 1-4 members and that. And they had to obviously get told like, yo, these men are out for you, brother. You know what I mean? But then also I'm assuming Beats by Dre, the headset, obviously they cost a lot of money as well. Put them on your ears, maybe. That's what I'm seeing as well. But hey, Huncho's coming crazy with this one. I ain't gonna lie, he's coming crazy with this one, boy. You know what I mean?
Never fold. Wouldn't work, I fight for gang, cause I done my time for gang. Turn their back, I ride again. Still bustin' that non for gang. Proper, I got big B's, put it on your head, I'll Dr. Dre the shit. Big poppers, bad boys, they gon' test your faith for shit. Loyalty's my number one, cross the fam, we get.
Man said, big poppers, bad boys, they gonna test your faith with you. Yo, that don't even need to be explained. That's a bar. That is a bar. Tell him again, brother. Tell him again.
Ride again, still bustin' that non for gang. Proper, I got big B's, put it on your head, I'll Dr. Dre the shit. Big poppers, bad boys, they gon' test your faith for shit. Loyalty's my number one, cross the fam, we get them bun. Too much fucking talking, we send bullets in their heart to run. Soldiers, we got plenty, we ready for war whenever.
Basically saying like, brother, we're ready whenever you need me. We got soldiers out there ready to go at any point. Do you know what I mean? Don't try and betray us. Don't try and lie upon us. Don't try and do none of that madness because, yo, we're ready to click off when we need to click off. Don't worry about that. I'll assure you that we're ready to get you back. Trees. All right.
Bad boys, they gon' test your faith for shit. Loyalty's my number one. Cross the fam, we get them bun. Too much fucking talking, we send bullets in their heart to run. Soldiers, we got plenty, we ready for war whenever. Soldiers, we got plenty, we ready for war whenever. My brothers turn snake, we'll turn them into a coffin. Used to love you, now your name's on the bullet for when we pop them.
Brothers turn snake. Brothers turn snake. Nah, that's mad. That's mad. I'm assuming that has to, you know what, like that, without assuming that has to be, do you know what I mean? It has to be scenario 2, the one that I showed you in the news clip. Do you know what I mean? They were Cody's, man's even got a tattoo and that. So then it's a bit like, for me personally, I'm going from what I can see in the news and stuff, it's like, yo, these men were trying to control certain things now and trying to contest with the family that had it there before, that helped you come up. And now you want to control some of the trade or the majority of it. And now it's that little, you know what I mean? You're battling for that. So, yo, you're taking on the boss. You got his, you know what I mean, area tattooed on you, brother. He was the one running that thing before that. So it's a bit mad. I don't know. But, hey, he's basically saying friends turn enemies. Now they got a clip waiting with his name on it. Craziness, bro. Crazy.
We got plenty, we ready for war whenever. Soldiers, we got plenty, we ready for war whenever. My brothers turn snake, we'll turn them into a coffin. Used to love you, now your name's on the bullet for when we pop them. Don't speak on my name if you're broke. Achi, save that shit. Automatic static, we're way past the beta shit. They collect the coming if you owe me mine. I'll tell my brother, bring the chopper down. We got the Kobe flight.
Man said, tell the broski to bring the chopper down. We got a Kobe flight. That's our bar. Chopper, obviously, Wapalino pump action thing. Yeah, pump action thing. And then he's saying Kobe flight, obviously, you know how that went down. RIP Kobe for that one still, but he was on the chopper. Some people call helicopters choppers. He was going over the Grand Canyon, I think. And obviously his chopper crashed and it was game over for a certain man. You know what I mean? But RIP Kobe for that one. But basically saying, bring the chopper down. I'm ready to go for man, and yo, I'ma delete them quick time, like the Kobe flight, effectively. Sorry, but this guy, like, it's a bit risky though, isn't it? This going off, and then you're releasing this like a couple days later. Mad.
Don't speak on my name if you're broke. Achi, save that shit. Automatic static, we're way past the beta shit. They collect the coming if you owe me mine. I'll tell my brother, bring the chopper down. We got the Kobe flight. We got big umbrellas, vendettas. You better hold on tight. Loyal to my brothers, them fellas. I'm pulling hoes aside. Gang. Test my gangster, we squeeze the shit out your maze. Doing laps and squeeze the straps. Got blooders that sleep.
Sorry, but I have to say, Ay Huncho is basically saying like, yo, I'm loyal. And I expect loyalty from my brothers as well. But if you're not them, brother, don't worry. We will unalive you, delete you, put holes in sweaters and do the madness of what we have to do. Do you know what I mean?
Big umbrellas, vendettas, you better hold on tight. Loyal to my brothers, them fellas, I'm pulling hoes aside. Gang. Test my gangster, we squeeze the shit out your maze. Doing laps and squeeze the straps. Got blooders that sleep the stains. Tell me who bangs. Me and my family still top of the food chains. Never fold. Test my gangster, we squeeze the shit out your maze. Doing laps and squeeze the straps. Got blooders that sleep the stains. Tell me who bangs. Me and my family still top of the food chains. Never fold. Fuck around and find That's what happens when you find out. Then let me see that shit again. Never. Jealous, I got diamonds, you can barely pay your rent.
So is he talking about Lorenzo on this one? Because my guy's saying like, yo, whap, clear your mind out. But I'm sure that Lorenzo got hit in his chest, no? I feel like he got hit in his chest. I'm not too sure. I feel like it was. I felt like that's what I read, but I might be wrong.
Trying to find out. Shots, that should clear your mind out. That's what happens when you find out. Then let me see that shit again. Never. Jealous, I got diamonds, you can barely pay your rent. Fucking know if I'm about it, you can go and ask your friends. Talking on the gram till we start and get your mans. We don't need to pretend. Fuck you and that crew that you roll with. I got 20 in a long clip. Bitch, you can hold it.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that he's addressing Lorenzo on that one still. My guy said like, yo, do you know what I mean? Jealous of my diamonds. You ain't got that. You can barely pay your rent. All that madness. And he's like, F the crew that you roll with. I'm assuming he's talking about the Coconut Cartel. And obviously, we know Lorenzo, them man, were linked up with the Coconut Cartel. It's a bit mad. And Lorenzo's meant to be like one of the boss level type guys in the Coconut Cartel. I think I read that he left Sydney to go to Vietnam to kind of run the thing outside there. So if they manage to get the senior boss, that's a bit mad. I ain't gonna lie. Who takes over now? Do you know what I mean? But these man, like these organizations always have someone to take over, but it's a bit mad that he was touchable, really.
10, fuck you and that crew that you roll with. I got 20 in a long clip. Bitch, you can hold it. For the gang, I went to hell and back. Carry beef and load of straps. Things I've done, I'll take it to the grave, but I can't take them back. I can't say the same for a pussy that said he had my back. Cause loyalty that's broken's the same as being a fucking rat.
Man said loyalty that's broken is the same as being a rat. That's the levels right there. That's how much, like, yo, I don't know what anybody needs to say, but being a rat on the street is the worst thing you can possibly be. Do you know what I mean? Don't matter if you man don't like each other or whatever, yeah? Roadman can agree that rats are not what they want around them and they don't like it. Do you know what I mean? Even civvies, yeah, that not even in the street life, like myself. We say, yo, we don't like those stitches. But my guy's basically saying, like, yeah, my guy done me dirty. You know what I mean? I trusted you, you betrayed me, and this is where it's all started from. I want to know. I'm assuming he might have been trying to make money moves. Kind of vex about how much cheddar certain men are making. And like, yo, I want some of that cut. So, you know what? Let me make my own thing. Let me do my own thing. And let's run things differently. And let's contest with them. Do you know what I mean? Could that be with the whole NASA Nova situation as well? Where they had a little fallout, but I think they're blessed now. But like, yo, I don't know. But you also, if it's the situation where certain men are getting uncomfortable with the amount of money that you're making, but you've put them on, it's a bit like, yo, you got to let everybody underneath you eat pretty good too, especially the bosses, because if they're not winning, then you got 2 or 3 people working under you that could effectively take you out. You know what I mean? But then if they do revolt, you need to make an example out of them so that, yo, man underneath, you know, this is how things will go if you try to revolt. So, yo, I feel like Huncho sent that message, if that was, you know what I mean, allegedly.
To hell and back, carry beef and load of straps. Things I've done, I'll take it to the grave, but I can't take them back. I can't say the same for a pussy that said he had my back. Cause loyalty that's broken's the same as being a fucking rat. Bro, you must be mad that we still running shit. Stop with all that running shit. Put one in your lung and shit. You don't want the smoke, I pull up and bring the havoc.
Put one in your lung and ish. You know what, Guan? Man got tapped in the... Brother, come on, guys. Read in between the lines. I might just wanting to read in between the lines, but yo, man said tapped in the chest and your lung. Yo, what else do I need to say?
Put all that running shit, put one in your lung and shit. You don't want the smoke, I pull up and bring the havoc. You already know that my cousins will let them have it. Test my gangster with squeezing shit at your maze. Doing laps and squeezing straps. Got blooders that's leaving stains. Tell me who bangs. Me and my family still top of the food chains. Never fold. Cause we never fold. Test my gangster with squeezing shit at your maze. Doing laps and squeezing straps. Got blooders that's leaving stains. Tell me who bangs. Me and my family still top of the food chains. Never fold. Nah, cause we never fold. Yeah, nah, cause we never fold.
Is mad by the way as well, but this is a madness, man. Like, and you put everything together, how mad this drop was. It's dirty. Man waited for everything to drop, yeah, to get into place, basically, yeah. Boom, that situation. Boom, that situation. And then I think the next day after one of them, I can't remember which one it was, the track dropped. Absolute mental. The trolling, if it was, or it's just a coincidence, but I think it's trolling, is flipping dirty. And I will say, you man said, like, yo, brother, don't get it twisted. The 21 and the 27 beef might be a little bit one-sided at times, yeah? Not saying it's all, but I'm saying, like, yo, from what it looks like, it's a bit mad. But you man said, yo, bro, don't get it twisted. Ay Huncho and his family and his people, they be doing madnesses. And, like, yo, these two examples are a bit mad. One wasn't even in Sydney. One wasn't even in Australia. One was, you know what I mean, external. Out of their reach, hopefully, you would expect. But, yo, everyone's reachable, clearly, to certain families and that. But, yo, I thought that was a hard track, I ain't gonna lie. It kind of sounds like he was addressing certain man that we know. But, whew, we're never gonna know. And what is the chat in it? Is people saying that, yo, this was, a few of these digs were at the 1-4, or was it literally strictly about Lorenzo and the coconut cartel causing all that madness? Do you know what I mean? But let me know in the comments, guys. And please remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!